let's say hello to our guests who are joining us on the panel. I'm joined by Tuhin Sinha of the BJP, Nitin Tyagi of the Aam Aadmi Party, and Zarita, Congress spokesperson. Before that, let's do a quick check of what the status of leads and trends is. In Uttar Pradesh, the BJP is leading with 183 seats, Samajwadi Party 99, BSP 6, Congress 4. In Punjab, Aam Aadmi Party is leading in 47, Congress in 38, Akali Dal plus BSP in 18, BJP plus in 6. So interesting numbers there. First, let's go to Tuhin Sinha. Mr. Sinha, what is your reading of UP numbers? Are you planning to break the jinx, the BJP jinx, the UP jinx? No government has returned to power in as many as 3 decades in Uttar Pradesh.
To you and to all your viewers. Well, yes, we are in the process of scripting history, not only in Uttar Pradesh, but also in Uttarakhand and Goa. In Uttar Pradesh, even though these are early stages of counting, I don't know whether the actual counting has begun apart from the postal ballots. But at this stage, I can clearly see a pro-incumbency vote, which is gradually becoming a reality wherever our governments are. So I think the way things are going, even in Western Uttar Pradesh, where many of the cynics have from 2017, then in 2019, and now been waiting to write us off, I think the consolidation of BJP votes is enormous, even in Western Uttar Pradesh. Women voters have voted for us in large numbers, as has been reflected in a much significantly higher turnout of women voters in most of the phases. In Goa, where no state governments would get a second term, most likely we are, even though I can see it being very close, probably both the parties may end up getting an equal number of seats, so we may be 1 or 2 seats ahead. We are in fray to form the government in Goa for a third consecutive time. And in Uttarakhand again, where, which is known for alternative governments every 5 years, I can see BJP cruising through with a simple majority. So I think this is very clearly a sign of pro-incumbency vote at a time when people have been restless, they have been impatient, people have been bestowing faith upon the BJP for its, deft handling of the pandemic in the last 2 years, for the range of Labharti schemes which have shielded the poor, from crisis during the tough years.
Zarita, I'd like to bring you in here. The fact that we're looking at UP and Punjab specifically, the numbers say 4 for the Congress so far in UP, despite the fact that Priyanka Gandhi ensured that more and more women candidates are really fielded. However, no chief ministerial face. Did the Congress party already throw in the towel when it came down to UP?
I'd like to applaud the exuding confidence of my BJP colleague. Yes, if we look at Punjab, it is still a neck-to-neck fight. The day has just unfolded. Just the postal ballots are being opened right now. So I think we should wait and watch. That's first. And secondly, when you look at Uttar Pradesh, it's for the first time that we have a women-centric manifesto that was launched. More than 40% women candidates were in the field. And we have to realize that the people definitely want to change. And we are definitely looking at favorable results and doing better than the last time. And that is what we're looking at. But let's see how the day unfolds, because these are just the initial trends. And I think as the day unfolds, I think we will be seeing much more better results. And since you said that we are focusing only on Punjab and Uttar Pradesh, I think Uttarakhand, Goa and Manipur also plays an important role. We shouldn't undermine the results in these 3 states too, because Uttarakhand is going to be a very, very interesting game, I should say, because right now I'm in Uttarakhand in Champawat. So definitely it's going to be an interesting game. So let's see how the day unfolds.
Absolutely, and we agree with you. That's why we are getting all the leads from these states. Uttarakhand, we'll get you the latest numbers. But Manipur, Congress is leading in 14, BJP in 17, NPP and NPF in 2 each. In Goa, the BJP seems to be leading in 18 seats, Congress in 16. This is the latest in Uttarakhand. Again, very close fight. BJP in 24, the Congress in 21. So interesting numbers there. We'll have to wait and watch how the day progresses and what really happens, which camp celebrates with the jalebis and the laddus. Now, I'm also joined by Ali Murtaza of the Samajwadi Party. Mr. Murtaza, thank you for making time and speaking to Mirror Now. Now, of course, there is no question that the Samajwadi Party is not going to improve its 2017 tally this time around. We've seen on ground as well, we've seen a sentiment on social media, we've seen through our ground reportage that there is a change towards Akhilesh Yadav, towards Samajwadi Party as far as the voter behavior is concerned. But at the moment, and as the exit polls suggested, that the SP is not looking to form the government. However, it's too early. But what do you think worked in the favor of the BJP that they've been SP, my apologies, that they have bettered their tally from 2017?
देखिए, जो बैलेट पेपर्स का जो ये वोट बैलेंस है, ये हमेशा से बीजेपी के पक्ष में रहा है और जो बीजेपी का शीर्ष नेतृत्व है, उसका जो एक फोकस रहा है कि जो करीबन 10,000 के 5,000 7,000 जो वोट बैलेट पेपर से डलते हैं, उनको अपने पक्ष में जबरन कैसे डलवाया जाए, इसकी हमने शिकायतें निर्वाचन आयोग से भी की थी कि अधिकारियों ने शिकायत की थी कि हमारी जबरदस्ती वोट डलवाई जा रही है। तो वो ये उसके बावजूद भी हम 100 से ज्यादा सीटों पर लीड कर रहे हैं 2017 के मुकाबले। ये हमारे लिए प्रोग्रेस है और जैसे जैसे रुझान आएंगे बीजेपी डाउन होती चली जाएगी, क्योंकि इन्होंने जो ईवीएम्स में जो इन्होंने घोटाला करने की कोशिश की है, बैलेट पेपर के थ्रू करने की कोशिश की है, ये जो मशीनों को चेंज करने, बैलेट पेपर को एक्सचेंज करने का जो इनका प्रयास चल रहा था, वो किसी हद तक हम कामयाब रहे हैं। मैं पूर्ण रूप से कामयाब नहीं कह सकता। अगर जिस हिसाब से अभी रुझान चल रहे हैं, हम 250 से 268 सीटें लाकर सरकार बनाएंगे और योगी जी इस बार मात खाएंगे।
All right, I'm also now going across to Nitin Tyagi of the Aam Aadmi Party. Mr. Tyagi, I'll specifically ask you about Punjab. The fact that the initial numbers have come in, we are seeing about 49 that the Aam Aadmi Party is in fact at right now as the counting has begun. What is it that the party is really feeling when it comes to on ground, the kind of issues that the party is really fighting on, and the fact that the Bhagwant Mann face is really actually the initial tens are showing that it is actually tilted in favor of the party right now as far as the state of Punjab is concerned?
Let me tell you something about Punjab. Punjab people are not just voting for Aam Aadmi Party. They are giving a chance to Aam Aadmi Party to do something that they expect us to do. And you see the kind of difference that we are making. AAP is leading in Jalalabad. It's ahead of Sukhbir Badal, and AAP is Jivanjit Kaur is leading in Amritsar East ahead of Navjot Sidhu, and we are leading in Patiala ahead of Amrinder Singh. This is clearly people's mandate. People are voting for a change. People do not want to see all those faces, all those old faces. We have come with a new energy, new promises, and new kind of politics. People are just voting for the Kejriwal's model of governance, and the acceptance of this model is increasing in the whole country, in all the states. And I think it is a wonderful opportunity for the people of Punjab and Aam Aadmi Party together to form a new, new system in Punjab where everything seems to be failing right now.